Live on the Muhls Sports Network, it's Muhlenberg Varsity Baseball and Softball. Brought to you by Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road at 5 Points in Exeter, serving the best and biggest variety of burgers in Berks. Scott's Car Wash in Exeter, offering monthly car wash memberships to keep your car spotless. And Spenny's Steaks and Shakes on Route 61 in Muhlenberg. Order online at SpennySteaks.com.
Good evening. You are looking live. Gockenauer Field, the campus of Muhlenberg High School, Laureldale, Pennsylvania. The site for today's matchup between the Muhlenberg Mules and the Twin Valley Raiders. Welcome into the Muhls Sports Network booth. He's Chris Zeiner, our producer. I'm Darren Zeiner. Let's talk baseball, shall we? Let's start off with the Mules. Coach Brian Kopetsky at the helm. As you know, they're in third place right now in Berks 1. They're at 4-2, 5-4 overall. This past Monday, the Mules downed Fleetwood by a 9-5 score. The Mules would get off to a fast start in the first. Consecutive singles by Gavin Moody, Liam Vargas, and Cole Moody would load the bases. Mike Canfield would come up with a big double to left center. Clearing the bases, Muhlenberg has the 3-0 lead after one. After Fleetwood gets single runs in the second and fourth, the Mules counter with two in each of the third and fourth innings, highlighted by Mike Canfield's fourth RBI of the night and John Martin's successful suicide squeeze bunt. Then, after a rain delay in the sixth inning, Cole Moody closes it out for the Mules. In the seventh, Mike Canfield finishes 2 for 4 with those aforementioned 4 RBI. Cole Moody went 3 for 3. He had an RBI, 2 runs scored. Shortstop Liam Vargas, he goes 2 for 3 with a walk and 3 runs scored. Cooper Burr scatters 4 hits over 5 innings. He strikes out 6 to get the win. On the season for the Mules, senior Cole Moody leads the team with a .545 batting average, a team-leading 13 RBI. Senior Gavin Moody, right behind him, .478, a team-high 3 doubles. Senior Cooper Burr follows him at .375. He's got a double, a triple, and a home run to his credit. Junior Liam Vargas, going into the Fleetwood game, had a .273 average. He upped that to .320. So certainly he is heading in the right direction on the mound, and this is who we will see this evening for Muhlenberg. It's going to be senior Cole Moody. He's 3-0. A 1.59 ERA. Impressively, he struck out 32 batters over 22 innings. Moving to the Twin Valley Raiders, they're led by head coach Jay Oliver. He's in his first season with Twin Valley. Last season, they finished first in Berks 2, 8-3 league play, 13-8 overall. They lost considerable talent to graduation. All division players Ben Vaughn, Cooper Zedemel. Honorable mentions Matt Knight and Luke Wagner. They'll look to all-county third baseman Nate Lord, all-division shortstop Brody Majeski, among others, to fill those holes. So currently Twin Valley atop Berks 2. They're 4-2 in league play, 6-5 overall. The division plays out Daniel Boone in second at 3-3. Fleetwood at 2-5. Conrad Weiser at 0-7. They come into tonight's game having won 4 of their last 5. Most recently a 16-10 win over Wyomissing yesterday. In that one, Luke Raines and Nate Sedgwick led a 15-hit attack with 3 apiece. Tyler Rode, 4 RBIs in the victory. The team hit 6 doubles with Nate Lord smashing a home run. Billy Devaney goes 2 for 3 with 3 RBI and will go silent for the playing of our national anthem.
now for tonight's starting.
Continuing with Twin Valley's victory over Wyomissing, it was a come-from-behind victory for them. They went down 7-2 in the third. They would score 4 in the fourth, 7 in the fifth, 3 in the sixth to take the victory. They would touch the first 2 pitchers for Wyomissing for 12 earned runs over 4 1/3. On the season, Nate Lord leads the Raiders. He's got a .471 batting average, 2 home runs on the year. Catcher Luke Raines carries a .343 average. Jace Oliver has a .333 average, and Brody Majeski is at .300. Raines and Sedgwick lead the Raiders with 10 RBI apiece. On the mound for them tonight will be Jace Oliver. We'll give you his numbers when they take the mound. Let's talk about the defense behind Cole Moody this evening. Behind the plate, it's going to be Carlos Castillo. Around the infield, left to right, Mike Canfield will be at third. Liam Vargas at short. Carter Burr at second. Cooper Burr at first. The outfield, left to right, Marvin Frias in left. Gavin Moody in center. And Mike Batista in right. As we mentioned on the mound, Cole Moody, 3-0, a 1.59 ERA. He'll look to quell what can be a potent Twin Valley offense. The third baseman, Nate Lord, will step in. A final gathering on the mound.
Concession stand behind home plate, and restrooms are available on either side of the concession stand.
They finish that gathering.
For the Raiders, third baseman number 15, Nate Lord.
So Muhlenberg will be in the fluorescent yellow jerseys. Twin Valley in the hunter gray. Hunter green. 75 degrees at game time. You can see the flag blowing a little bit left to right. Shouldn't be much of an issue this evening. Cole Moody takes a look in, has the sign. The first pitch of the night is a ground ball to Vargas at short. He scoops it up, long throw. It's low, but a nice dig there by Cooper Burr at first. And there's one down already here in the Raider first. So Grant Moser, the right fielder, will step in. Moser hitting .200 in 2 games thus far, and here's gonna rope one to left field, and he'll be a 1-out base runner. So his single puts him on first. It'll bring up the catcher, Luke Raines.
The catcher, number 25, Luke Raines.
Raines batting .343 on the year. He's got 4 doubles to his credit. The lefty will step in. 1 out here in the top of the first. The Raiders have a man on. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike, 0-1. The sun's setting here at Muhlenberg, so the right side of the field basking, of course, the entire field basking in sunlight. They're going to check over at 1. Moser back. The sun glare potentially being a problem with the right side of the field. We'll see how that plays out. Moody has the sign from Castillo. Here's the pitch, and there goes the runner, and it's fouled back. 0-2 to Luke Raines. Twin Valley, a running team, 49 to this point in the season. Moser has 1 to his credit. Moody looks in for the sign. He's got it. He's at the belt. A long pause. He's going to check Moser at 1, and he's back. Burr will make sure he stays on the bag. But a beautiful day for baseball here in Laureldale. Moody has the sign. Here's the pitch. Well outside. 1-2 your count. Moody will take a glance over at Moser at 1. Another glance. He's got the sign. He'll glance at 2. A long pause. The pitch. This is up high. And Moser will have the stolen base, his second on the year. It's a ball, so it'll even the count at 2-2. Jace Oliver and Luke Raines lead the team with 8 steals apiece. So Cole will toe the rubber again, and here's the pitch. Here's a shot to right field. It's a fair ball. It's going to go down the line. In comes the first run for Twin Valley. And Luke Raines will stop on 2 with the RBI double. So Twin Valley on the board early.
Number 11, Jace Oliver.
1 out in the inning. Luke Raines stands on 2. It'll bring up the cleanup hitter, the pitcher, Jace Oliver. Oliver, 333 coming into this game. Here's Moody's pick. In fact, they're going to have him picked off. So Luke Raines had happy feet, was going to take off, and Cole Moody guns him down at 2. So the pickoff is the second out of the inning. And Jace Oliver will step in. Here's the first pitch. This is outside, ball 1. Two outs here in the top of the first. Twin Valley has 1 across. This one up high, it's ball 2. Twin Valley has come out making contact. Here's Moody's offering. This one fouled back. 2-1 your count. Here's Moody's pitch. Off speed, it's going to be down low. Take the count, 3-1. Games coming up for the Muhls. The Mule Sports Network will be in Shillington Monday afternoon. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the left side. It'll go out of play. It'll take the count full. We will be at Rulon L. Griffith Field as your Muhlenberg Mules will take on the Governor Mifflin Mustangs. That a 4 o'clock game, so be sure to tune in early for that one. Here's Moody's pitch. This is a grounder to the right side. It's going to get through. So Jace Oliver, a 2-out base runner. It'll bring up the first baseman, Tyler Rode. Rode 238 on the year. He's got a couple of doubles, 7 RBI. We're going to have a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner at first base for Twin Valley, number 27.
So for Jace Oliver, it'll be Jaden Pletcher. Tyler Rode will step in. Here's Moody's pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Moody Takes a look in at Castillo, has the sign. He's at the belt. He'll throw over to 1. Pletcher's back. Moody has the sign, toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner. Pletcher, but it's fouled back. Right at the plate, it'll be 0-2. Twin Valley running early as well, just as we explained. 50 stolen bases on the year. Moody has the sign. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. That'll take care of Twin Valley here in the top of the first, but not before they plate 1. The Mules will get a chance here in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back. It's the Mules Sports Network.
Craving something seriously good? At Spenny's Steaks and Shakes, every bite is made with love. Start with pizza, sauce on top, cheese on bottom, baked to golden perfection. It's a whole Philly experience in every slice. If pizza's not your thing, there's cheesesteaks, hoagies, and Hershey's ice cream to top it all off. Family owned, Philadelphia proud. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Order online at SpennySteaks.com or call 484-277-2933. Mention this ad and get a free fountain soda.
On the mound for Twin Valley will be Jace Oliver. In only 1 appearance, he went 1 1/3 innings, giving up 4 runs, 3 earned, with a walk. So the lefty will try to shut down the top of the Mule lineup, which will be Cooper Burr, Gavin Moody, and Liam Vargas to get it started. The defense behind Jace Oliver, behind the plate, it's going to be Luke Raines, left to right in the infield. Third baseman Nate Lord, the shortstop Brody Majeski, the second baseman Blaze Rigg, the first baseman Tyler Rode, left to right in the outfield, the left fielder Grant Moser, the center fielder Chase Riley, and the right fielder Nate Sedgwick. So Twin Valley comes out hitting. They get 2 singles and a double in that first inning. Plating a run. And we'll see if Muhlenberg can match it. Oliver finishing up his warm-up throws. The infield takes care of their throws.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Mules, first baseman number 18, Cooper Burr.
So Cooper Burr will step in. Cooper on the season, hitting .375. The righty steps in. Oliver has the sign from Raines. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. It's in there for a called strike. 1-1 your count. Here's the pitch. This one in the dirt, 2-1. We mentioned in the game against Fleetwood that the Mule Bats came alive in the first. culminated by Mike Canfield's 3-run double. Here is a shot to left field. Going back is Grant Moser. He'll squeeze it, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the first.
Center fielder number 2, Gavin Moody.
So Gavin Moody, the center fielder, will step in. Gavin having a solid season thus far, the .478 average. 3 doubles, 4 RBI. So Cooper Berg gave it a ride, but the first out. Then here's Moody. Here's a shot to the right side, but it'll go foul. Nothing in 1-year count. Clouds covering the sun right now. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the right side as well. He's quickly in the hole, nothing in 2. Oliver has the sign from Raines. Here's the pitch. It's popped up to the right side. The right fielder, Sedgwick, is under it. He'll make the grab. And quickly 2 outs.
Shortstop number 20, Liam Vargas.
So the junior shortstop, Liam Vargas, will step in. .320 on the season. He's got a double and a triple to his credit. He'll step in against Jace Oliver. First swing and a miss, strike 1. This is going to be off speed in there for called strike 2. Nothing in 2 the count to Vargas. Oliver at the belt. Here's the pitch. Well outside, 1-2. Here's Oliver's offering. In there for a called third strike. So Vargas goes down looking. A good curveball there. And that'll take care of the Mules here in the first. We've played 1 full. It's 1-0 Raiders. And fans, I'll bet you know, but for over 180 years, Birdie's Inn has been quenching the thirst and filling the bellies of Berks County. Named Best Bar Food in Berks by Berks County Living Magazine. Come taste the best burgers in Berks. House-smoked kielbasa, wings every single night. Don't forget the late-night menu, Friday and Saturday nights, 9 to 11 p.m. That's Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter Township. Have fun, be kind. Cole Moody will head back to the mound for his second inning of work. 1-0 Raiders after 1. Up for the Raiders, it's going to be the 6, 7, 8 batters. It'll be the right fielder, Nate Sedgwick, the shortstop, Brody Majeski, and then the designated hitter, Billy Devaney. So Cole finishing up his warm-ups. Jace Oliver having an easy 1-2-3 inning. Taking a look, if he threw 10 pitches, that was about it. So Nate Sedgwick, There's a good tongue twister for you. He'll step in. The lefty takes the first offering from Cole Moody, fouls it straight back. Nothing in 1 year count. This one a ball. Sedgwick on the season batting .294. He, along with Raines, tied with the RBI lead at 10. This one fouled off to the left side. It'll take the count 1-2. Moody shakes off Castillo, has the sign. Here's the pitch. This one straight back. 1-2 your count. Here's the pitch. Off speed, well outside, evens the count at 2. Here's Moody's pitch. Fastball will blow it by him. There's the strikeout for the first out of the second inning. It's Cole Moody's second strikeout of the game. It'll bring up the 7-hitter, the shortstop, Brody Majeski. Majeski hitting an even .300 on the year. He's got 7 RBI. First pitch, swing and a miss at an off-speed offering. Nothing in 1 year count. Moody has the sign, the pitch. It's a shot to left field, going back on it, and getting under it and making the grab, Marvin Frias.
Designated hitter number 3, Billy Devaney.
So he put a ride into it, but Frias there for the second out. It'll bring up the 8th batter, the designated hitter, Billy Devaney. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Two quick outs for the Mules here in the top of the second. Get that right. Here's a pop fly to the right side. We'll see if it's going to be in foul territory. And over making the grab, Mike Batista in foul territory, and that'll take care of Twin Valley here in the top of the second. We've played 1.5. It's 1-0 Raiders. We'll be back. It's the Mule Sports Network.
Why pay for a car wash every time when you can wash every day for one low price? Scott's Car Wash on Perkiomen Avenue in Exeter has monthly membership packages that give you unlimited washes for one low price. Choose the Clean Monthly Club for just $30 a month, keeping your car spotless all month long. Or step up to the Protect Monthly Club for $40 and add a ceramic coating for the ultimate protection. Wash as often as you want, same low monthly rate. And while you're in, ask about Scott's full-service express oil changes. Everything your engine needs in one convenient stop. That's Scott's Car Wash in Exeter, 5700 Perkiomen Avenue. Call 610-582-8122 or visit scottsofpa.com.
We are back at Laureldale. Jace Oliver finishes up his warm-up pitches. Cole Moody sets down the Raiders 1-2-3 in the second. And it's going to be the 4, 5, 6 hitters for Muhlenberg. It'll be the pitcher, Cole Moody, leading it off. Then the third baseman, Mike Canfield. And the left fielder, Marvin Frias. So one final gathering on the mound for Twin Valley. And the .545 batting average of Cole Moody. will step in. He's got a team leading 13 RBI.
Pitcher, number 13, Cole Moody.
The Mules looking to get something going off Jace Oliver, a 1-2-3 first. Here's Oliver's pitch. Swinging it outside pitch, strike one. Little different seeing the southpaw this evening. We'll see how the Mules can step up. Here's a swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2. Give Oliver credit. He's been ahead in the count in all 4 batters he's faced thus far. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball 1. 1-2 your count. There's the pitch. High and outside, evens the count at 2. Here's Oliver's pitch. This one back up the middle. It takes a fortuitous bounce to the shortstop. Brody Majeski able to get it over to first to Tyler Road.
Third baseman, number 10, Mike Canfield.
So 6-3 on that put out for the first out. The third baseman, Mike Canfield, will step in. The spin that one had on it as it hit the dirt, it spun back to the shortstop. And he was able to make the play for the first out here in the Mules second. Here's Oliver's pitch. Canfield will pop this to left field. Grant Moser is under it. He'll make the catch. And quickly 2 out. Here in the bottom of the second, left fielder Marvin Frias will step in.
Left fielder, number 6, Marvin Frias.
Frias at a 320 clip. So the Mules making contact, but right to defenders right now. They'll look to find some open spaces. The first pitch to Frias, a swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the windup. Here's a grounder to shoot the second base. Second baseman Blaze Rigg scoops it up, gets it over to first for the third out of the inning. We've played 2 full here at Muhlenberg. 1-0 Raiders. We'll be back. It's the Mule Sports Network. We are back at Muhlenberg. 9-1-2 the hitters for Twin Valley. It'll be the center fielder Chase Riley leading it off, then go back to the top of the order. Third baseman Nate Lord and the left fielder Grant Moser. He's been busy with 2 putouts thus far in tonight's game.
Leading off the top of the third for Twin Valley, center fielder number 8, Chase Riley.
Cole Moody back on the mound for his third inning of work. Made quick work of the Raiders in the second, picking up his second strikeout along the way. Here's the first pitch to Riley. Up high, ball 1. Moody has the sign. He's at the belt. This one up high as well. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 2-1. Something we notice in the booth from time to time. Chirping going on down on the field. Here's the pitch. This one up high. It's 3-1. Kudos to producer Chris for giving you that fantastic outfield shot. Here's Moody's offering. This one fouled off to the right side. It'll take the count full. The second batter of the night, who has taken Moody to a full count. Here's his offering. Here's a fly ball into right field. Under it is Batista. He'll make the grab. And there's one out here in the Raider third. Go to the top of the order. The third baseman, Nate Lord.
Third baseman number 15, Nate Lord.
Lord grounded out to short his first time up. Lord All-County a year ago. First pitch, it's a ball. Lord comes into this game hitting .471. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Even the count at 1.
He checks it out pretty good, but once again, he doesn't make any promises.
Lord in. And here's Moody's pitch. Off speed, it's a shot to left field. Going back on it in foul territory, the left fielder Marvin Frias, and he'll make the grab. So a nice play there. He had to cover a lot of ground to get there. But Marvin Frias in foul territory makes the grab. 2 outs. And here's the left fielder, Grant Moser. He singled, stole a base, and scored his first time up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Cole takes a look into Castillo. He's got the sign. Here's the windup. This is a little inside, 1-1 your count. Going a little more off speed thus far to Moser. Here's Moody's pitch. This one inside. 2-1 your count. 2 outs here in the top of the Raider third. 1-0 Twin Valley. Here's Moody's pitch. This is up high. They're going to say he swung. 2-2 your count. Tried to check his swing, couldn't do it. Moody has the sign. Here's the pitch. Off speed, it's going to be a ground ball to short. Vargas has it, guns it over to Cooper Burr. And that will take care of Twin Valley here in the top of the third. We've played 2.5, 1-0 Raiders. We'll be back. It's the Muhls Sports Network on Jerry Gelliff Media. We are back at Muhlenberg. Jace Oliver will complete his warm-up throws. Other games going on for varsity baseball. Antietam, Wyomissing battle it out. Brandywine travels to Pequot Valley, Kutztown and Schuylkill Valley. Tangle, Ole Valley heads to Berks Catholic. Wilson travels to Perkiomen Valley. Daniel Boone and Exeter faced off earlier today, and Fleetwood at Reading. That game being played at First Energy Stadium. Tomorrow, the essential non-league games. Northern Lehigh will travel to Hamburg. Pottstown comes to Exeter. Governor Mifflin and Ephrata. Muhlenberg at Cedar Cliff, and Central Dauphin travels to Wilson. So Oliver has completed his warm-up tosses. For Muhlenberg, it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters still looking for their first hit. It's going to be the designated hitter, John Martin. First pitch inside, it's a ball. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 your count. Martin still looking to register an average. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the left side. 1-2 your count. I think that one fouled off his foot. They're giving him a little time to walk that one off. And he'll step back in. 1-2 your count. Oliver at the belt. This is a shot up the middle, but a soft liner that the shortstop Majeski can track down.
Right fielder number 4, Mike Batista.
So there's the first out of the Mule third. The right fielder Mike Batista will step in. He's hitting .250 on the year. Does have 3 RBI. First pitch a ball. Jace Oliver making quick work of the Mule offense thus far. 7 up, 7 down. Here he shows bunt, pulls it back, but it's called strike 1. Here's the pitch. This will be on the outside corner, strike two. Here's the pitch. Inside, even the count at two. Oliver at the belt. This is going to be outside. First batter all game to go to a full count. The pitch. This one fouled off. It'll go out of play on the right side. And we'll do it again. Here's the pitch. On the inside corner. And a called third strike. It's going to be Oliver's second strikeout of the night. It'll bring up the 9-hitter. Playing second base for the Mules tonight, freshman Carter Burr. Here's Oliver's pitch. Burr turns to bunt, pulls it back. Then it's ball one. The Mules looking to crack Jace Oliver, unable to do so thus far. Here's the pitch. Here's a bunt in front. And they're going to call him out as the ball hit him as he was coming out of the box. So it's going to be an out at home plate. He bunted the ball and then ran into it. So that's the third out for the Mules here in the bottom of the third. We've played three full. It's 1-0 Twin Valley. We'll be right back. It's the Mule Sports Network.
Craving something seriously good? At Spenny's Steaks and Shakes, every bite is made with love. Start with pizza, sauce on top, cheese on bottom, baked to golden perfection. It's a whole Philly experience in every slice. If pizza's not your thing, there's cheesesteaks, hoagies, and Hershey's ice cream to top it all off. Family owned, Philadelphia proud. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Order online at SpennySteaks.com or call 484-277-2933. Mention this ad and get a free fountain soda.
We are back. Cole Moody will face the 3-4-5 batters this inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, it'll be the catcher, Luke Raines. He doubled his first time up, got the RBI, but then was picked off at 2. Jace Oliver will follow him. He singled his first time up. Tyler Rode, the first baseman, struck out. 1 of 2 on the night thus far for Cole Moody.
Leading off the top of the fifth. Correction, top of the fourth for the Raiders. The catcher, number 25, Luke Raines.
So the lefty hitting Raines will step in the box. Cole Moody takes a look at Castillo, has the sign, and he's at the belt. This one up high, ball one. Moving right along in this game, the top of the fourth. The Raiders get one in the top of the first, and that's where we stand. There's the pitch. This one on the outside corner, it evens the count at 1. Here's Moody's pitch. Up high, it's ball 2. Moody takes a long look in. Here's the pitch. This one popped up to the left side, but it's going to go out of play. It'll even the count at 2. Moody takes a long look at Castillo, has the sign. Here's a pop fly to right center. Going back on it is the center fielder, Gavin Moody. He'll pull that one in. And there's one out here in the Raider fourth. It'll bring up the pitcher, Jace Oliver. Oliver singled to right his first time up. The sun has set, still a comfortable 74 degrees. Here's Moody's pitch. Here's a check swing. It'll go foul. Nothing in 1-year count. Here's the pitch. It's going to be up high. Evens the count at 1. After giving up the run in the first inning, Cole Moody has set down the last 7 batters in a row. Here's a swing. 1 and 2-year count. Solid defense, the name of the game thus far on both teams. Here's the pitch. In there for a called third strike. So Oliver goes down looking. It's the third strikeout of the night for Cole Moody. And it'll bring up the first baseman, Tyler Rode. He struck out his first time up. 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Here's Moody's pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The pitch. This one down low. Ball 1. .238 coming into today's game. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. One and 2-year count. He had a little exchange with the umpire. Not sure that one was a strike, but one called nonetheless. Here's the pitch. Off speed, struck him out. And that will take care of Twin Valley here in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Raiders. It's the Muhls Sports Network.
Why pay for a car wash every time when you can wash every day for one low price? Scott's Car Wash on Perkiomen Avenue in Exeter has monthly membership packages that give you unlimited washes for one low price. Choose the Clean Monthly Club for just $30 a month, keeping your car spotless all month long. Or step up to the Protect Monthly Club for $40 and add a ceramic coating for the ultimate protection. Wash as often as you want, same low monthly rate. And while you're in, ask about Scott's full-service express oil changes. Everything your engine needs in one convenient stop. That's Scott's Car Wash in Exeter, 5700 Perkiomen Avenue. Call 610-582-8122 or visit scottsofpa.com.
The Muhls trying to figure out the puzzle that is Jace Oliver this evening through 3. 9 up, 9 down. We go to the top of the lineup for the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be Cooper Berg, Gavin Moody, and Liam Vargas. Cooper Burr flew out to left his first time up. So Oliver finishes up his warm-ups, almost gets his midsection taken off with the throw down to 2. But thankfully he got out of the way. One final gathering.
First baseman number 18.
And in will step Cooper Burr. Cooper made good contact his first time up. He'll look to do the same again, just in an open spot. Oliver's pitch. Here's a rope to left. It's going to fall in front of the left fielder, Moser. And Cooper Burr will be a leadoff base runner.
Center fielder number 2, Gavin Moody.
So Cooper Burr, a leadoff single. It'll bring up Gavin Moody. He flew out to right field his first time up. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 0-1 your count. Cooper Burr 4 steals on the year thus far. A little faked out there as Oliver came to the plate. He was making a move back to first. Here's the pitch. Down low. 1-1. Oliver looks over at 1, decides to go that way. Burr's back. One and one your count to the batter, Gavin Moody. Burr with his lead. Oliver takes a look. Here's the pitch. This is well outside. Raines takes a look down at 1 but doesn't throw. Oliver toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. It's a pop fly to the right side. Under it is Sedgwick. He'll make the grab.
Shortstop, number 20, Liam Vargas.
So that's the first out of the Mule fourth. The shortstop, Liam Vargas. He struck out looking his first time up. Oliver will glance over at 1. Here's the pitch. This one softly lined into right field. Sedgwick is there.
The pitcher, number 13.
So 2 outs after the leadoff single by Cooper Burr. It'll bring up the pitcher, Cole Moody. Grounded out to short his first time up. So Cooper Burr with the first Mule hit of the evening here in the 4th. And the Mules looking to do something with it. There goes Cooper Burr. The throw is going to be late. I'm not exactly sure what he saw, but he called him out. Cooper Burr a little surprised. Coach Kopetsky is going to go talk to him. It looked like Cooper Burr was in under the tag, but
Let the coach handle things.
the umpire says he was caught stealing.
I thought he might have said he was off the bag. He slid off the bag.
All right, so Cooper Burr ends up being the third out. We've played 4 full. It's 1-0 Raiders. Hey, friends, for over 180 years, Birdie's Inn has been quenching the thirst and filling the bellies of Berks County. You know it. They were named the best bar food in Berks by Berks County Living Magazine. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Come taste the best burgers in Berks, house-smoked kielbasa, and wings every single night. Don't forget their late night menu, Friday and Saturday nights, 9 to 11. Again, if you haven't been there, what are you waiting for? It is an absolutely wonderful experience. Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter Township. Have fun, be kind. Cole Moody warms up for the Raider fifth. This game moving right along. He will face the 6, 7, 8 batters for Twin Valley. It'll be the right fielder, Nate Sedgwick. The shortstop, Brody Majeski. And then the designated hitter, Billy Devaney.
Top of the 5th for the Raiders.
Could be Devevny, but who knows?
Right fielder, number 5. Nate
That's always one of those things that you go through as far as enunciations. Yeah, of course. So if I am incorrect, my apologies. All right, so in will step Nate Sedgwick. He struck out his first time up. A long look in, and here's the pitch. Up high, ball 1. Cole Moody has set down 10 in a row. Here's the pitch. Foul tip, Castillo hangs on, it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the left side. We'll see if he's got some room. He does not. It goes out of play. 1-2 your count. Cole Moody takes a look in at Castillo. He's got the sign, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Sedgwick goes down on strikes for the second straight time. It's the first out in the Raider fifth.
Shortstop, number 23, Brody Majeski.
Strikeout number 5 for Cole Moody on the night. In will step the shortstop, Brody Majeski. He popped out to left his first time up. And here's the pitch. Well, curveball in there for called strike. 0-1 your count. The windup. Fastball up high. It'll even the count at 1. The flag blowing ever so gently. And here's the pitch. Off speed, well out in front. It's 1-2. Moody's windup. This is on the inside corner. Called strike 3. Strikeout number 6.
Number 3,
for Cole Moody. 2 out here in the Raider fifth. It'll bring up the 8 batter, the designated hitter, Billy Devaney. First pitch on the outside corner, strike one. Devaney, a 259 hitter, 2 doubles. This one's going to be down low. Evens the count at 1. Moody has the sign. He's at the belt. This one's going to bounce up there, 2-1 your count. Moody's pitch. Here's a fly ball to left. Going back on it is Marvin Frias. He has room and he makes the grab. That'll take care of the Raiders here in the 5th. We've played 4.5. It's 1-0 Twin Valley. It's the Muhls Sports Network.
You know, a lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. And I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
We are back in Laureldale. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Twin Valley holds on to the 1-0 lead. And coming up for Muhlenberg, it'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Cole Moody was at the bat when Cooper Burr was thrown out stealing. So it'll be Cole Moody, the third baseman Mike Canfield, and the left fielder Marvin Frias.
That's something you can try, like when you get before a game.
Frias has been busy tonight in the field. He's got 3 putouts. One on a nice running play that ultimately was just foul. But needless to say, he comes up with it.
Saturday, 8 p.m.
Oh, Saturday.
Yes.
Isn't that who they're playing in the first round? The Penguins?
So Twin Valley, their last mound visit here.
Then they're every other day.
And Jace Oliver will toe the rubber. Cole Moody will step in. Cole grounded out to short his first time up. There's the first pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Including the caught stealing, the Muhls have had 3 batters only in each of the first 4 innings. Here's the pitch. Inside, it's 1-1. So Jace Oliver in command thus far. The Muhls trying to crack him. We'll see what they can do here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch. Here's a fly ball into right center. Running under it is Chase Riley. He'll pull it in. And it'll be the first out in the Muhl 5th. It'll bring up the 5 hitter, the third baseman, Mike Canfield. Mike flew out to left field his first time up. Outfielders have been busy in this game. Here's Oliver's pitch. Off the outside corner, ball one. Here's the pitch. This is inside. 2-0 your count. Not too many counts that Oliver has gotten behind like that. We'll see if Canfield can do something with it. Here's the pitch. This is a line foul down the right field line. So 2-1 your count. Here's Oliver's pitch. This is inside. 3-1 your count. Only the second 3-ball count that Oliver has thrown, and here's his first walk. So Canfield on with a 1-out walk. It'll bring up the left fielder Marvin Frias. He grounded out to second his first time up. Oliver glances over at one. Here's the pitch, way up high, a quick snap down to first. But Canfield is back. Ball one. Oliver will glance over at one. Canfield dancing. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a called strike. 1-1 your count. Frias steps in. Oliver stares in at Raines, has the sign, will glance over at one. And here's the pitch. This is bunted up in the air. Raines tries to come back, but it'll hit the netting. So 1-2 your count. So 1-2 your count to the left fielder Frias. Mike Canfield on one, recipient of a 1-out walk. Oliver will stare over at one, look into home plate, and he'll decide to throw over there, and Canfield's back. One nothing your score, Twin Valley. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch. There goes Canfield. This one fouled off to the left side. We'll do 1-2 again. Frias gathers himself back in the box. 1-2 your count. Oliver will glance at one again. Here's the pitch. This is a grounder to the right side. It's going to get through. Canfield on his horse. He'll get to 3. So we'll give Frias the single there, because even had the second baseman made that play, nobody was covering first. So there's the single for Frias. Canfield gets all the way to third. Then it'll bring up the designated hitter, John Martin. He lined out to the shortstop his first time up. So the Mules have something going with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And it looks like they've got one in a rundown, and he's safe. What a great job by Marvin Frias. The double steal worked to perfection. Frias comes off one. It allows Canfield to steal home. And Frias manages to avoid the tag and gets the stolen base. So we are tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
They already threw a pitch, so we can't. I got it, yeah, and I missed it. I announced him after the first pitch, so we can't do a song after that. That's all right. Don't worry. I'm just letting you know that.
So Marvin Frias
I announced it late.
drew the throw, which is exactly what he was supposed to do. Jace Oliver trying to get him, threw over to get him, but heads up base running from Mike Canfield comes across with the first Mule run of the night. So a mound visit for Twin Valley, just to probably go over situation. John Martin will step back in. He'll turn to bunt. Here's the pitch. It's outside, ball 1. So Martin will step back in and call time. So 1 out for the Mules here in the bottom of the 5th. Frias is on 2 with a 1-0 count to the batter Martin. And this is up high. It's 2-0. Frias takes his lead. Here's Martin. Oliver's pitch. This in there for a called strike. Taking all the way thus far. Oliver has the sign from Raines. Takes a glance at 2 and then will step off. Oliver toes the rubber. Takes a glance at 2. And they actually will throw back to 2 behind Frias. But to check him there. Two and 1 the count to Martin. Oliver takes a look back at 2. And they're going to check him again, and Frias is back. So obviously Frias doing a nice job of getting Oliver's attention. He'll look in. He's got the sign. Again, glance back at 2. Here's the pitch. Well outside. It's 3-1. And here Frias does a great job of watching the pitcher and stealing third. So Frias with 2 stolen bases. his 7th and 8 on the year. And Martin has a 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball to short. It's going to go through the wickets. An error right there on the shortstop. That'll be an E6. Martin will get the single. Not the RBI, though, but Frias does come home with the second Mule run.
Right fielder number 4, Mike Batista.
So John Martin will be a one-out base runner. He's at first. The 8th batter, right fielder Mike Batista, will try to bunt, but it goes foul off to the right side. 0-1. He struck out looking his first time up. The Mules have come back with 2 here in the bottom of the 5th to take the 2-1 lead. They'll check Martin over at 1. He's back. Give Jace Oliver credit. He's got a pretty good move to first. Here's a bunt to the right side. It's a beautiful bunt. They'll get the sacrifice. So Batista will sacrifice Martin down to 2. And that'll be the second out.
Number 24, Carter Burr.
So we'll go to the 9-hitter, the second baseman, Carter Burr. He ran into the bunt out of the box his first time up for the out. But a nice sacrifice there by Mike Batista. And the Mules have a runner in scoring position. Oliver looks back to 2. Here's the pitch. It's going to be in there for a called strike. He'll glance at 2. Here's the pitch. This is fouled off to the right side. Burr quickly in the hole, 0-2. So a good piece of base running here in the bottom of the 5th, coupled with a shortstop error, allows the Mules to take a 2-1 lead. Bird, tired of waiting, asked for time. It wasn't granted, and the pitch is a ball. So John Martin takes his lead off 2. 1-2 the count to Carter Burr. He looked for time, didn't get it. 2-2 the count. Oliver looks in for the sign. He's got it. He'll glance back at Martin. Here's the pitch. This is down low. It's ball 3. A full count to Carter Burr. On deck, the first baseman, Cooper Burr. Here's the pitch. This is a soft pop fly. The second baseman's calling for it. And Blaze Rigg pulls it in. So that'll take care of the Mules here in the 5th, but not before they play 2. We've played 5 full. It's 2-1 Mules. We'll be right back. It's the Mules Sports Network.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Welcome. Hi.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Finding it difficult to work with numbers may be a sign of Alzheimer's.
Dad, are you okay?
An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
We are back at Muhlenberg. Cole Moody has set down the last 13 batters in order. No runners reaching on base for Twin Valley since the first inning. So it'll be the 9-1-2. It's going to be the center fielder, Chase Riley. He flew out to right field his first time up. Cole Moody takes the mound for his 6th inning of work. Here's the pitch. This one fouled off to the right side, 0-1. Moody working quickly. Here's a curveball in there for a strike, 0-2. Here's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7 for Cole Moody. 1 out here in the Twin Valley 6th. We'll go to the top of the order. The third baseman, Nate Lord, he is 0 for 2. A nice play by Marvin Frias in left, catching the long fly ball in foul territory. This one down low, ball 1. He's got the sign, the windup. This one up high, it'll even the count at 1. Here's the windup. Curveball in there for a called strike. 1-2 your count. 1 out here in the Twin Valley 6th. 2-1 Muhls. This one down low. Even the count at 2. Again, we remind you the Mule Sports Network will be on the road on Monday against the Governor Mifflin Mustangs. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. I think he said 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball into left center. Getting under it is the center fielder, Gavin Moody. So that's the 2nd out of the inning. It'll bring up the left fielder, Grant Moser. 1 for 2. Singled, scored a run with a stolen base in the 1st. Cole Moody has been in charge ever since giving up that 1st inning run. One strike to count. That's in there. 0-2. Cole, 1-1 the count. Okay. Cole Moody getting stronger as this game goes on. Outside, 2-1. Couldn't tell from that first pitch if he actually called it a strike or not. I was watching his right arm, couldn't tell. Here's the pitch, off speed, swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. So 2-2 your count. Cole Moody looks into Castillo. He's got the sign. He's at the belt. This is up high. It's ball 3. Three and 2 your count. 2 outs here in the Raiders' 6th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It was an off speed. He was ahead of it. And he'll strike him out for number 8 on the night. That'll take care of the Raiders here in the 6th. We've played 5.5. It's 2-1 Mules. We'll be right back. It's the Mules Sports Network. We are back. Jace Oliver back on the mound for his 6th inning of work. For the Mules, it'll be the 1-2-3 hitters. The first baseman, Cooper Berg. Center fielder, Gavin Moody. The shortstop, Liam Vargas. Cooper 1 for 2, had a single his last time up as he went for the stolen base. Whereas our angle looked like he was safe, he was called out. That's where we defer to the umpires. The warm-ups have concluded. A final mound gathering. And Cooper Burr will step in. Cooper bringing that 375 average into tonight. Here's the pitch. This is up high. It's a ball. So Cole Moody has mowed down 16 in a row. Here's a grounder to the left side. Nate Lord has it. He'll fire it over to one. 5-3 on the putout. 1 out here in the Mules' 6th. It'll bring up the center fielder, Gavin Moody. He's 0 for 2, 2 flyouts to right field.
Center fielder number 2, Gavin Moody.
So Gavin Moody will step in. Until the Mules plated 2 there in the 5th. Give Jace Oliver credit. He had taken down the first 10 in a row. Actually, I'll say the first 9 in a row, because then it was Cooper Burr's hit. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. In fact, 1-1 is your count. Oliver at the belt. Here's the pitch. This one down low. 2-1 your count. Here's the pitch. This is well outside. 3-1 your count. Here's the pitch. This is well outside. Gavin's 6th walk of the year.
Shortstop, number 20.
He's a one-out base runner. It'll bring up the shortstop, Liam Vargas. Liam 0 for 2. Flew out to right field his last time up. He turns to bunt. Here's the pitch. He'll pull it back. It's going to get away from Raines. He can't find the ball. So Gavin Moody will be able to move up on the passed ball. And the count 1-0 to Vargas. So Jace Oliver will toe the rubber. Gavin Moody takes a lead off of 2 and Vargas steps in. Here's the pitch. Here's a grounder to the left side. Nate Lord has it. He'll check back Gavin Moody. He'll get Vargas at 1. His second assist of the night, or I should say put out of the inning. It'll bring up Cole Moody, the pitcher. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to center field his last time up. So Gavin Moody, a 2-out base runner on second. Cole Moody will step in. Oliver will glance back at 2, and here's the pitch. This is going to go, actually a nice job knocking the ball down, but the throw coming in from Majeski at short is errant, and it allows Gavin Moody to score. So essentially the grounder to short, the error on the throw home. Gavin Moody scores. So Cole Moody,
Third baseman, number 10.
he'll get a single for his efforts, takes second on the throw.
Courtesy runner, Muhlenberg at second base, number 3, Mike Miller Jr.
So Mikey Miller takes over for Gavin Moody. Too many M's. Mikey Miller on 2 for Gavin Moody. Yeah, you're right. It is Cole Moody. Here's a grounder to the right side. Canfield will hit a soft roller to Tyler Rode, who will take care of it 3 unassisted. And that'll take care of Muhlenberg here in the 6th, but not before they plate one more. They're up 3-1 as we go to the top of the 7th. It's the Muhls Sports Network. We are back. So the Mules get one in the bottom of the sixth. A little fortuitous there as the grounder, the shortstop, Brody Majeski, made a nice play on it to keep it in the infield. Gavin Moody was rounding third to come home. A good throw would have nailed him, but the throw low gets past the catcher. Gavin Moody scores, and that's the third Muhlenberg run. So we go to the top of the seventh for Twin Valley, the 3-4-5 hitters. It's going to be the catcher, Luke Raines. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Fouls this one off. Strike one. Here's Cole's pitch. High and tight. 2-1 your count. Cole Moody set down 16 straight batters. Here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball to left field. Marvin Frias is under it. He'll make the grab. And that's one out here in the Twin Valley seventh. And we'll see who they're going to send up.
The pitcher, number 11, Jace Oliver.
It is going to be the pitcher, Jace Oliver. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the first, struck out his last time up. Here's Moody's pitch. This one fouled off to the left side, 0-1 your count. Talk about a game moving right along, 8:36. And we're in the top of the seventh. Here's a pitch. In there for a called strike. It's 0-2. Here's Moody's pitch. Just high. 1-2 your count to the pitcher, Jace Oliver. Give credit to Jace Oliver as well. On the mound, held the Mules in check until the fifth inning. Here's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 for Cole Moody. 2 outs. 2 outs here in the Raider seventh. It'll bring up the 5 hitter, the first baseman, Tyler Rode. He struck out twice. Cole Moody looking to close out the Raiders tonight. This one fouled off to the right side. It's 0-1. Cole Moody has just gotten stronger and stronger as this game went along. Here's the pitch. Inside, it's ball 1. Even the count at 1. Moody has the sign. Castillo sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Cole Moody will toe the rubber. We'll see if it's one last time. He's got the sign, the windup. It's a fastball swing and a miss. He struck him out, number 10 on the night, and that will take care of the Twin Valley Raiders. So the Mules wait until the 5th and 6th innings to put some runs up on the board. But they do so and come away with the 3-1 victory. We will be back with some post-game comments after this break. You're watching the Muhls Sports Network on Jerry Gelliff Media. We are back at Muhlenberg. They pull out the 3-1 victory over the Twin Valley Raiders. Let's tell you how it happened. First off, go back to the first inning. The Raiders jump on Cole Moody early. They get a single, a stolen base from Grant Moser. Luke Raines comes up with a double to bring him home. And that was it. There was a single, but then Cole Moody would strike out Tyler Rode to end it. He would also get a pickoff in that inning of Luke Raines at 2, so helping his own cause there. So after 1, it's 1-0 Twin Valley. It would stay that way until the 5th inning. And this was, as far as base running is concerned, they worked it to a T. Mike Canfield starts it off with a walk. He advances to 2 on a single. Got a stolen base. And then ultimately with Marvin Frias on 1, he draws the throw from Jace Oliver, allowing Canfield to come home with the tying run at the time at 1. Then Marvin Frias on a grounder. It was a nice play, actually, but the shortstop trying to make the play, I should say. An error, 2 costly errors for Twin Valley, allowing the second run to score for Muhlenberg in the 5th. So after 5 full, it's 2-1. And then go to the 6th. Gavin Moody will draw a walk. A pass ball will take him to second. And then a grounder to short goes through the wickets. Gavin a little fortuitous there. And ultimately, that is the 3rd run. It was actually Mikey Miller. No, it was Gavin Moody scoring that one. Mikey ran for Cole Moody later on. So Muhlenberg, if I don't want to say escapes, but credit to Jace Oliver. He was in complete control, as I mentioned, up through to the 5th inning until the Mules were able to break through. But up until that point, he had taken the Mules out in order for the first 4 innings. Of course, I have to give the nod to Cole Moody tonight. He was fantastic after giving up 3 hits in the first. That's all he would give up the rest of the way. 10 strikeouts on the night. He would retire the last 19 that he faced. So in a game like this, each team with only 3 hits, but the 2 errors for Twin Valley costly. Great base running for Muhlenberg's first run, and that's the difference in the game, and the Mules take it 3-1. Cole Moody improves to 4-0 on the season. Jace Oliver will drop to 0-1. And friends, there's your close. So a reminder, the Mule Sports Network is back in action Monday afternoon. We will be at Shillington. It is a 4 o'clock start, so tune in somewhere around 3:50 or so for that game. We are excited to be over at Rulon L. Griffith Field in order to bring you, again, Muhlenberg Mule varsity baseball here in 2026. And friends, that'll take care of everything here from Laureldale tonight. Your final, Muhlenberg 3, Twin Valley 1. For producer Chris Zeiner, again, appreciate all of his efforts. I'm Darren Zeiner. Thank you for joining us on the Mule Sports Network. We will see you Monday for varsity baseball against Governor Mifflin Have a great evening. God bless.
Thank you for joining us for Muhlenberg Varsity Baseball and Softball on the Muhls Sports Network. Brought to you by Birdie's Inn at 5 Points in Exeter, Scott's Car Wash at 5700 Perkiomen Ave in Exeter, and Spenny's Steaks and Shakes on Route 61 in Muhlenberg. Join us all season long for Muhlenberg action on the Muhls Sports Network. This has been a presentation of Jerry Gelliff Media. Good night.